We all share the same earth and sky. And today, what I wanted to share about is my direct experience with uh, being a collaborator in my suffering by being attached to problems, being a firefighter of problems, being a starter of problems, because I was overly entangled with self and other rejecting thought produced by anxiety. And from that anxiety, this negative sense of self. And so everything honestly was essentially experienced like a problem. No wonder the drugs, no wonder the food, no wonder the shopping, no wonder the approval seeking. Do you like me? Do you love me? Do you believe in me? The being attached and entangled to problems was a part of a system that simulated an experience like I was going forward, yet I was actually traveling in a really big circle where my attention couldn't notice that I was just kind of cycling. And that's what is toxic about that sort of thing that, in our culture, it's a thing, to be attached to our problems, and thereby producing the suffering. Shakyamuni Buddha said, the purpose of Buddhism, the practice of universal loving presence, is to end suffering, not strengthen it, not maintain it, not keep it going, and not to learn how to suffer better. It's traveling lighter. It's being fully whole and wholly free, not partially whole and selectively free based on what mind and attention are doing. Jim Miller, who was a predecessor of mine in Narcotics Anonymous, he wrote in people's basic text that he signed, argue for your limitations, your problems, and they'll be yours forever. So, arguing for our problems, our attachments, our limitations, that means that we don't have a path to freedom. We don't have a path to suffering because we have to be entangled in the shit, the muck and mud. This practice, whether we're doing recovery from addiction, whether it's Zen, Buji, no one else to be, nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, essentially the Tao, is not spiritual bypassing and not saying that we're not going to have problems. We just don't have to be attached to problems in that storyline of suffering that is created in and around them. And that's the attachment because we're sitting there and we're playing it out, we're going through it, and we're, God damn, why did they have to do, why did I have to do that? And losing conscious contact with present moment experience. Mm. And that's how the parasite maintains us as its meat puppet, as its vehicle for its existence. And our happiness, our life, our experience, our healthy relationship with our values as our values shoplifted. How do I know? Because I did it for years. And the only time I was happy, it wasn't being without problems, it was non attached appreciation in regards to those problems. I didn't see them as a hindrance or a limitation. I see problems and challenges as opportunities for beauty. It's like kintsugi. You have a broken cup, and we use a version of gold to put that cup back together. And that gold is love, kindness, compassion, generosity, not transacting, transformational presence, that we are none of us alone. Be well.